Hi, I'm Hannah. Like you guys probably, I have also been in quarantine for a few weeks now. One easy way that I've found to break up the monotony of quarantine is cooking. And something I've never tried before is vegan cooking. I have taken this unfortunate circumstance as a chance to try something new. Um, and during the speech, I would like to talk to you about Meatless Monday. So, giving up meat one day a week is a perfect way to help both you and your environment, even though it seems a little difficult at first. By adopting a meatless Monday habit, you can reduce your risk of preventable diseases, help your environment, and spice up your palate. I have tried so many cool new foods since adopting this. So, first thing, did you know that vegetarianism is quite old? Um, One of my favorite authors, Leo Tolstoy, was a vegetarian back in the day. One of his most famous quotes is, "Kindness is incompatible with steak." Cry your way through War and Peace during quarantine as well. Meatless Monday actually originated in the United States during World War One, way back in 1917. They were running out of a lot of materials and needed to ship stuff like meat and wheat overseas. Back home, our very patriotic citizens relied on barley and corn, as well as fish and chicken. Liberty gardens were also a thing, community maintained gardens, which just amazing. Um, Meatless Monday, as we know it these days, was spearheaded by Sid Lerner um, in association with John Hopkins University, Columbia University, and Syracuse University, according to the official Meatless Monday website. Um, so it's actually incredibly old, and we are just one in a line of many who have continued this tradition. So, plant based diets, at least one day a week, are really good for your health. Adding vegetables and fruits will give you so much fiber. They're low in energy density, and if you eat the right kinds of foods like rice and beans, you can get a lot of complex carbohydrates that you might not get in your normal standard American diet. Um, Additionally, they're a little more nutritious in terms of magnesium, potassium, sometimes even iron if you get the right kind of greens, such as kale. I've been working on upping my iron consumption. Additionally, a plant based diet can help you lower your risk of diabetes or help you maintain a good relationship with your diabetes that you already have and lower your risk of heart disease, which was a reason that I was really looking into it. Um, according, and then the next big thing is the environment. According to Forks Over Knives contributor Dana Hoodpool, livestock production is the single biggest driver of habitat loss. If you know much about the Amazon rainforest, it's one of the biggest producers of oxygen for our environment. Um, and unfortunately, cattle ranching accounts for 80% of deforestation, and that is a huge problem. So, even one day a week, if you could just reduce how much meat you have, even if it's just a little bit less, it doesn't have to be completely meatless, you would be doing so much good for the environment and for your health. Additionally, my favorite point is spicing up your palate. Since going more plant based, I've used spices I've never used before, like turmeric, smoked paprika. I've made dishes from all sorts of locales. I've tried sushi, homemade sushi. I've made curry, and my personal favorite is ratatouille. The other two dishes looked horrible, but they were delicious. I'm not much of a visual cook yet, but I will be. And there are so many options for meal replacements. I've done a speech on vegan pancakes. If you're a big chicken nugget fan like me, Morningstar does a bunch of different meat replacements. Turkey, there's soy turkey, there's soy chicken nuggets, there's soy chorizo, there's so much, and it is so much easier to do than it looks. If you make something like beans and rice or quinoa, even if you can even pronounce quinoa, I had to learn. And leave it around, you can make all sorts of different dishes very quickly and sort of cheaply. So, in conclusion, Meatless Monday is a fantastic opportunity to experiment while quarantined with COVID 19 like me. I discussed how reducing meat consumption can help your health, the environment, and help spice up your quarantine diet. I really hope you'll consider it. I've had so much fun doing this. If you're interested, some wonderful resources I've heard about are Tasty. Um, if you're really in, Tasty is an app that I used for recipes, and another site is Happy Cow, and I use that to see whether something is vegan or not when I'm doing takeout. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this course.